MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out, this guy could get better really fast.
So digging in now, Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Adam Winfield.
So here's Adam Frazier. His prior history in this matchup, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we check out the Bucks leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Into the box now, Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. A dozen home runs and 51 runs batted in. The 1-0. Frazier, the runner at second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. In there, no balls and a strike. high and deep to right center. Senzel backing up on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Pirates leave one, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Striding into the box, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Popped him up. Osuna moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And the pitch.
Here we go.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 home. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Batting fourth.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League.
Yeah, and a big reason why he's got so many RBIs is that home run pop he's got. In fact, he leads the league right now in round trippers.
From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Second and third here, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Runners are at second and third with one down. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. 2 out, bases loaded. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out.
Batting 6.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Next will be Jose Osuna. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And this is taken outside for ball one. 258 the average to begin play. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Ryan.
Digging in, Ryan Yarbrough. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Pitch is popped up. Casale is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The set and the 1-1. Grounded weakly to the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yabro, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Standing in, Kurt Casale. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Luis Castillo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Second baseman, Adam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adam Frazier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Popped him up. Suarez in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Inside ball.
On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. The 3-1 pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So here's Mike Zunino as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1-1.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Fastball well outside. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate.
Nick Senzel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. The 301st of his career. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. In the air out to straightaway left. Reynolds is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Suarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player, could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season, currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is foul. 2 out with the man at first. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Dyson. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Colin Moran. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Looped over toward first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Gregory Polanco, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Still even at 2-2. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Osuna. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. A 2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Ryan Yarbrough, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fly ball out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Nip the corner. 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Galvis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Gus Valley.
Standing in, Kurt Casale. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Count 1-0.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's out.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runners on first with 1 down.
Let's get you out here.
Pulled toward right center field. Senzel backing up on it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Don't let him score!
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Jose De Leon takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jose De Leon.
In now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. he's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Osuna, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0, here it is. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
The center fielder.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Ready once again, Gerard Dyson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pirates on top, 3-1. Phillip Ervin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pink hitting for the Reds. Number 6, Phillip Ervin.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And the pitch. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Nick Senzel becomes out number 2 this inning.
Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Lucas Sims takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
So striding forward now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in once again, Brian Reynolds. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Digging in now, Colin Moran. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit hard up the middle, reined in, and there's one down now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch on the way. And right into the shift. But this is foul for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Reds have cut this to a 3-2 game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Robbie Erlin is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Robbie Erlin.
To the plate now, Mike
Number
Moustakas.
9, second base.
He'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Aristides Aquino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch coming, here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A 1 pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now that's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even the soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Nick Birdie takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
At the plate, Kurt Casale. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds 2. All set for the start of the inning, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
Gregory Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike. Come on, that's a strike.
One and one, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding in, Jose Osuna, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Gerard Dyson.
Settling in now, Gerard Dyson. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. He'll come in here at 263. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Kramer playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. Two 2-0 now.
That's out. Come on, Huck, what are you doing? Get out of here, Pirates!
Ready with the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Pirates strand a couple. They're up 3-2.
Correct.
Kyle Crick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lays off 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. In there, 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next in Cincinnati, the center fielder, Nick.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Senzel. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
In is Joey Votto now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
You know, D-Lo, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. One and one, here it is.
Ball that time.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Let's go, Cincy!
Fouled off. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-0 count. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's good. That's bolted.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So striding in, Brian Reynolds. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now that.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Martin.
In now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1.
Whoa, that's inside.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's set. The 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Pittsburgh. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Luke Maile is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 14, Luke Maile.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, number 44.
In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Again, another foul ball. 2-2 one more time. To short. Newman brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The batter, the first base.
At the plate, Jose Osuna is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hey! Bases are empty, 1 man in. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gerard Dyson.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Bowman has been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 67, Matt Bowman. Now playing right field and batting eighth, number 4.
Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still tied 3-3. Into the box, number 4. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
The right fielder, number 4.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Okay.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
This is lifted out to left. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Feliz is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nick Senzel. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first.
Let's go, Cincy! Let's go,
Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Possible winning run on first, one man away. There goes the runner. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Reds go down quietly. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Eric Gonzalez is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Eric Gonzalez.
In there at the knees, strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Now the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Misses, ball two. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit hard to short. Galvis has it. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Senzel is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now batting, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Low with the splitter, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. 2-2 to Adam Frazier. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 offering. Hard liner toward short. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the run will score all the way from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-3. Keone Kela takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Kela.
Joey Votto will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Fouled away. The 1-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the 3rd baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 31, Travis Jankowski.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. This is the left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Joey Votto. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate. As the stats indicate, ended up with 4.
We show no remorse. After I hit boy, she hit the door.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Matt Bowman gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.